Hello everyone, it's me again making another video about the stuff that I found in marketplace, thrift stores, uh, garage sales, yard sales, everybody sells. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got today. I mean, not today. This past Wednesday afternoon. That's when I got all this stuff. I went to Poughkeepsie. I think I said it right. Poughkeepsie, New York, and I went for this turntable. This one is the Morant Model 6300. Boys and girls, and I bought this one for a really good price. The only issue is Poughkeepsie is really far away. I thought that Poughkeepsie. I thought that this is me being a little naive. I thought that Poughkeepsie from Terrytown was like 15 minutes away. Nope. Poughkeepsie from Terrytown is 1 hour 5 minutes. But listen to this. This is the best part. When I got almost 18 minutes away from the house, from the seller, they have the electric company have the roadblock. So we have to make this crazy U-turn for another half hour just to get to the seller's house, which was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. Let me tell you, if something happens to you and you're on your way to Poughkeepsie, if you take that road and you go all the way up to Poughkeepsie, something happens to you on that road. I don't remember the number, brother. You're gonna be stuck there for a while because there is nothing there. There is no gas stations. There is no mini market, nothing. There's no markets. There is no houses, nothing. There is not even a stoplights. This thing is just goes for 1 hour and 5 minutes. It's absolutely insanity. I was surprised. Let me tell you. But anyway, so I went for this turntable. Everything works. Mr. Steve, who was the previous owner, told me that the needle is basically gone. I mean, the diamond that was supposed to be in the tip of the needle is gone. So that's the only problem. Everything else works. Oh, and the other issue is someone trying to do some. I don't know how to call this. I can tell you what this thing is. This is acetone. Someone trying to use acetone to remove something, brother, and the acetone melt the plastic, and that's how you end up with this kind of results. I can even feel the scratches, and the same was in here. So they apply acetone in here, and I believe probably they passed some kind of sandpaper. So yeah, they fucked it up the whole thing. The good thing is the emblem of Marantz is still good. I don't care about the cover because I can do the buffing. I used to do professional buffing in expensive cars, so this is not a problem. This is nothing for someone like me. Let me tell you. But yeah, I mean that's the only issue. The turntable needs to be clean, a little clean around the buttons. You can see the dirt of 500 years of use. I'm very happy with the turntable. This bad boy is missing one of the rubber cushions to stop for this thing to create these markings in the veneer. But I'm very happy with the purchase. I'm very happy with the turntable. So now, finally, I have all the turntables that I was forced to sell 7 years ago. 7 years ago was the most terrible day in my life. But while I was in Mr. Stevens' house, which was a beautiful house, let me tell you, guys, a beautiful house. He said that he purchased the house 50 years ago when I was 25 years old, for $50,000. Let me tell you, that kind of architecture, and it's a colonial house, so you can already imagine. That kind of architecture and craftsmanship, you don't find that stuff in these houses today, man. That house, he says that his house goes for $350 now. Trust me, $350,000 for the house is a bargain. It's a gift. It's like God coming down from the heavens and tells you, take it. The house is yours. Take it. Trust me, you're not gonna find a house. That house is beautiful. I still mesmerized of how beautiful that house was inside. The hardwood floors, the stairs, the banisters, man. The size of the windows, the doors inside. My God, that house was beautiful, man. I will love to live in a house like that. Let me tell you. So anyway, while I was making conversation with Mr. Steve, he says, You know, I have more stereo stuff. Did you want to see it? Do you have time? Because my friend was waiting for me outside. And I said, don't worry about it. I just have to give a little more money to my friend. It will be all fine, because he took me there because my car is in the shop right now. So I said, I give my friend $100. Everything's gonna be fine. So he took me to the second level of the house, and he showed me the other Marantz stuff that he has. And he also has well, that one, the one you see over there, that one is the 1250. He has the 850 Pioneer. He says that he's looking to get, no, he told me the price, so forget about that. There's no reason to go to the small details. And then he showed me the Marantz amplifier, the one with the vacuum tubes, the one that has 1 meter in the side. It's a beautiful piece of engineering from the I think that is from the 1950s or 1960s. I don't remember. But it's a beautiful amplifier. Beautiful. The only issue is he's asking for a certain amount of money. He says that the filter caps needs to be replaced, and that, I mean, I don't mind to buy it because I've been looking for one of those for a while. The issue is if I have to fix that thing, which I will not do it myself because those old vacuum tubes, you have to really know what you're doing. I mean, if you touch something there, that thing can kill you. So I'd rather send it to someone who has, you know, the real experience and know all the components that can go bad in one of those things. And usually, sorry, to fix one of those things, you're seeing between $1,200 and $1,500. So, you know, and another thing is, if that thing goes bad, if something happens while you're listening to your music, that thing will take your speakers. The speakers are gone. If the high voltage go through the terminals, your speakers are fried. So I have to speak with Mr. Steve about the price, because if I go back, that's the other thing, the trip, that places, like I said, is far away, far away. It took me 2 hours, almost 2 hours, 20 minutes, just round trip. It's too much. I was there for like 20 minutes, you know, doing conversation, becoming part of the family. They invite me to Thanksgiving too. So, you know, you got to socialize. That's the whole thing. It's not about buying the beautiful turntables that you really want. It's about socialize with the people, becoming part of the culture, you know, becoming the second cousin or nephew. I'm almost the brother of Mr. Steve at this point. So, you know, it's all about, it's about the whole thing. It's about the human experience. Did you get me? Did you understand from where I'm coming from? Anyway, so I purchased the turntable, very happy, very, very happy. A little take care, a little TLC, a little here, a little over there. But, and then he said, you want to see the other stuff, like I mentioned before? And I said, yeah, why not? Why not? So he took me to the second level of the house, and then he said, Alexis, which he said my name perfectly, very clear, nice. He says, I have these Magnavox CD players from the 1980s. I said, oh my God, do you? Do you have those things? And he said, yes, I have. He said, show me the meaning of being alive. And he took me, and here they are. This is one, and here's the other one. As you see, I already opened the cover, I already removed the cover, because the two of them, they kind of semi-work, but not really. And the reason is because these things are very old, but as you can see, these things are built like tanks. You don't find CD players like this anymore. The only CD player that I have seen with this kind of magnitude of heaviness and well quality built is the Sony, what is the name of that thing? I used to have one of those, and I sold it because it was not working. They are beautiful CD players from Sony. The problem is they have a defect, and the CD player goes bad by itself. And not even the technicians in Sony knows what is the reason that make the CD player go bad. They have two lasers. One reads regular CDs, and the other laser reads what is called a SAC. I think it's SAC. I don't really remember, but it's something SAC or SAP or whatever. Higher quality, in a better quality in CD. It manifests a better sound. That's what I'm trying to say. I used to have one of those, and I sold it for a certain amount of money. So when I saw these ones, I said, man, this is my chance. So I asked how much you want for them. And he said, that they, like I said, they semi-work. One works, the other one doesn't work. give me 100 American pesos. And I said, 100 American pesos? I said, I don't know if I could do that to you because you're such a nice person. And you know, just like that, I found the two CDs in my arms, the two CD players in my arms. I said, so okay. So, you know, I laugh, I stay there for some drinks and stuff. We get drunk, wasted. I left dragging myself out of the house. We are very good friends now. And I put the stuff in the back of my friend's car and we drove all the way from there to where I live now. So I did a little research in the internet and I found out that these bad boys, because the problem with the two of them is they don't open. One, if you pull, as you can see, if you pull this thing, they will open, but you're not supposed to. It's supposed to be done mechanically. In the internet, I find out that these things have belts. But I said to myself, this thing has no belts because this whole thing is being moved by a pulley. The pulley is here. You can see the wire in there. You can see it? See it there? See it? Let me zoom. Oh, there you go. You see that? That thing is the thing that moves this thing back and forth. Let me show you. Show me the minute. You see? You see? Oh. You see? That's. And the other thing this thing has is, I think the connections are magnetic. So as soon as this thing is pulled, the magnets pull the rest of it and it stops the tray for like going bonkers, right? So, like I said, I read on the internet and said this thing has a rubber band in one side. I said, this thing has no rubber bands. It's just a pulley in the side. These people are freaking drunk. Like I was past Wednesday when I was picking up the stuff. And so I took the thing apart and I removed one screw and that screw allows you to remove this thing. Be careful with the cables because there's cables all over the place. Don't ever touch that thing when this thing is on because it will kill you. And if you look right here, boys and girls, right here, you see, let me zoom. You see that? That's the rubber band. This thing is out of commission. This rubber is already dry. It's not really doing anything. So this rubber band is connected to the motor. The motor is what makes these gears move. You see those gears right there, guys? Yeah, those gears is what make this whole thing move. So if I change the rubber band right there, it's gonna make this whole thing work again, like magic. And the sunshine, walking. Anyway, so I'm about to do that in this one, and then I'm gonna do that. And and then I'm gonna do that in this one, and we're gonna be a very happy family, guys. Okay, very happy family. I will make videos, me playing with the turntable. I'm gonna make a video of how to polish the dust covers in turntables because I have seen some of them. People don't really, disclose all the details. You have to be, when you do stuff like that, you have to be very careful because sandpaper can be your friend, but also can be your enemy. So you have to be really gentle when you do this stuff. Like, you gotta go like, oh yeah, sand it nicely, and then you put the compound and you start with the buffing machine in a slow motion. You have to make sure that all the compound is in the dust cover. Not like some people, they start with the machine and all the compounds in the floor, okay? And the other thing you have to make sure is you never, ever do this kind of stuff in places where there's a lot of dust. If you're gonna be doing buffing, you have to make sure that the floor is wet. So your machine, because sometimes you do angles, and people don't believe it, but the speed, if you do the angle with the machine, the speed is gonna lift the dust in the air, and then the ground is gonna bring it up. And that thing, you don't see it, and that thing's gonna start to lay down in your whatever you're doing, and all that very, very, really fine particles of dust is gonna create a lot of scratches. So you have to make sure that everything is clean around you, and also always keep the compound in whatever it is you are buffing. Not in the floor. All the compound always here, and never, ever let the disc overheat. You have to put water. I tell you this because I buff BMWs, Mercedes-Benz, Porsches. I was the best of the best in Rockland County, but I quit because the money was not there. Money moves the world, guys. Okay, everybody knows the moolah is what moves the world. Okay, so I said to my boss, thank you very much for the 75 years of sorry, the 75 years you give me of, but I gotta move. And he said, where are you going? I said, the 250 you pay me for all the stuff that I do is not enough, boss. I'm talking 2006? No, 2008, sorry, 2008. I mean, they were paying me 250, I'm not even joking. But I didn't really care in the beginning because I was learning how to take all these cars apart. So in a way I was saying, okay, I'm getting paid to learn. But once I learned all the mechanics of the business, I do, you know what, this thing's not really worth it anymore. So a friend of mine, because I'm very handy, got me this job with this lady. And the payment was crazy. I was supposed to do paint work in the city. So obviously I took the paint job and I moved on. And I said to my boss, thank you very much for everything, but I gotta move. It was very sad day for them, not for me, of course, but that's just the story. But anyway, so that's the story. So I'm gonna make videos of cleaning this thing, and I'm gonna make a video once these two bad boys work, okay? So just hold your panties, don't get crazy. I'm gonna make more videos. Stay tuned. Thank you very much. Remember, like and subscribe. Stay there. Ciao, ciao.